Harry, Harry, Harry. I have been waiting for this music video specifically for Golden because it is my favorite song on your album. Imagine talking to him like he actually knows who I am. This dude literally waited an entire year to drop a music video for a song on his album. Only he could pull this off. I mean, really, think about it. Can you think about any other music artist, maybe besides Ariana Grande, who could come out with a music video to a song on an album that they came out with a year ago, where it blows up and gets 18 million views in one day, almost 20 million views in a day? I don't think of many artists that can pull that off. But I think I have a feeling that I know why he approached it like this. It is amazing for marketing, and it is amazing to see what your fans are actually enjoying. I mean, first of all, can we just talk about these shots where he's driving and it's just switching back and forth from slow-mo to close-up, and like the colors of the cinematography and the color grading, it is just beautiful, and it makes sense because it has this like sort of elegance to it. He's actually wearing like suit and button-up shirt material, so it really goes into his character of having that dressed-up kind of style that only Harry Styles can really pull off. Plus, the whole album and his kind of sense of fashion and his sense of music direction, it's really based off of like older 70s rock with a little bit of modern pop. So it kind of feeds through with everything that he does. I mean, think about it. Look at his glove. Look at the car that he's driving. It has kind of this Prince and Michael Jackson vibe written all over it. It's really nice how he wanted this directed as like a kind of authentic, like anyone can pick up a camera and put it in your face type of feeling, but also like the really pretty cinematography of the slow motion where he's running towards the camera. It just really gives off this really like inviting vibe, like come with me on this journey, let's have fun together type of thing. Because, you know, you're golden. So golden. There's a lot that happens in a year, and a lot that I think he took into consideration, kind of like making a movie and marketing for that movie. It's a whole year's of process. Since Harry came out with this album a year ago, it really gave him a moment to relax, and especially with COVID and everything going on. But more so than COVID, he actually got the opportunity to see, well, what are the fans really enjoying throughout this music journal that I have? And when you have an idea of what your fans enjoy, you really know what to make next, not just kind of making a video to a single that you want to promote. It's different in that way. So instead of making a music video to a single that he wanted to promote, he actually let the fans decide this. And the fans are loving Golden, especially this shot right here where he's in the water. Like, who doesn't want to see a shirtless Harry Styles? I think we all might, regardless of whatever your perspective is. So as a filmmaker on YouTube and doing freelance projects and whatnot, I edit a lot of videos, and as an editor, I can really appreciate editing with pace and editing to the pace of music or a beat or something like that. So when you really dig a song, especially me, I dig the drums on Golden. I think that they're a really, really good pace and rhythm, and it kind of keeps everything in this kind of moving sort of atmosphere. He played it off in the video as well with the cuts of cinematography and the scenes. Like, you are going in a certain direction, which is forward, or he's like running at the camera and going in a certain direction of he's driving somewhere. But for every other beat of a drum, it actually switches perspective of these shots, and it actually just goes with the beat. So you're feeling the beat of the drums, and you're seeing his perspective of the feeling of the beat of the drums. It's really fascinating how you can think about that as a editor, as a filmmaker, as a musician even. Like, if you want to tell a story with your music, that's the way to do it. The thing that really, really plays off with really good marketing, especially from someone like Harry Styles, where his whole entire fan base is basically all teenagers and younger people like 20, 30 and below. Not saying that you cannot be older and be his fan, but that is most of his fan base. And when you are waiting on this with social media and a phone like this in your hands, you're going to want to jump on this video as soon as possible. It's number 3 on trending right now. So as a business person, when you are thinking about how to promote your music, you really want to leave that suspense for people. You really want to have your fans waiting on a song that they've been wanting to see for a long time. You really want to see how the numbers are going, and then you want to drop something really, really good. And I think that a lot of the good things that artists are doing, I've only seen Logic do this so far besides Harry Styles, but they actually sing or rap faster on camera and then slow it down in post-production. That's where he's running, and you can see him, he's going in slow motion, but his mouth is going with the words in real time. So in other words, when you really want to market and promote something to its fullest extent and you really want people to see it, you don't want the opportunity to be wasted, right? So you really want to pull it off well, make it show its full character. That's what Harry did this time around. He made sure that he told a story. He made it look exactly the way that his personality or his persona would have projected it, which is this kind of older style, really classic, with the fancy glove, the suits, and the button-up shirt, the water shots. It's all elegance and it's all classic. It's all Harry Styles vibes. He did really well with pairing that in the video and the whole vibe of the song of Golden and his entire classic rock pop album, but he also really played off the shots of him running towards the camera. He really did a good job of connecting us with himself. Like, if you make movies, that's how you connect the audience to a character. You really isolate them, have the camera track them, put yourself in their position. You really want to connect the world of the movie and the world of real life, how you're watching the movie. That is the same exact experience that we might have all experienced going to a movie theater. With a really good movie, we might be able to invest ourselves in the storyline of the movie, if it's good. And this is a really good movie that Harry Styles made. One of the things that this really reminded me of, which is not really speaking to David Dobrik, but David Dobrik did something similar with his marketing of David's perfume. He has him and a girl in a classic red car. What Harry Styles did in this case, classic car with his arm on the side, or just driving and going somewhere, looking directly forward. He's going somewhere, he's determined. But everyone wants to be Harry Styles' friend. If you're a fan, you probably want to know him as a person. Everyone watching this video is going to want that same position for themselves. If you consider yourself a fan of Harry Styles, you're probably going to want to be with him on the side of this car in the passenger seat. You're probably going to want to be with him at the end when he's leaning over the hood of this car, looking into the windshield. Like, you want to be that person for Harry Styles. You know, just like David Dobrik is holding this girl in his lap in a classic car with his elegant perfume. You get the vibe? I think you get the vibe. So, Harry Styles, Golden. I hope he comes out with more music videos to this album because it has been a year and there would be a good time a year later. I mean, better late than never, right? Yeah, I hope you have enjoyed or have gotten some value out of this. I hope you have a good day or night, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.